Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Real Talk with Uju, where Uju brings you real conversations. But before I dive into anything, as usual, I always say, how was your day, everyone watching me today? I had a good day. It was kind of stressful because I had to go to work, come back, take care of my home and my two little boys before coming to talk to all of you today. So it's kind of a bit stressful, but I'm doing it. And also to my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. To every other one there, sharing, commenting, likes, I've seen everything. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. I love you all. This is my heart. Take it. It's love. It's a big love to all of you. Thank you so much. So today, my episode today is about men be smart. Hmm. Have you asked yourself if you're a smart man? Have you asked yourself that question? Don't lie to yourself. If you haven't asked yourself that question, this is the best time to ask yourself a question saying, am I a smart man? If you're listening to me today, you might not be wrong. You might think you're smart, but you're not smart. And you guys are letting the women outsmart you. So let's dive into it. Men, I want you guys to think of what is happening surrounding you. I want you guys to take some time and think about what is happening around you. Just as I said in my last video, do not make excuses for these women because these women are using your excuses to put themselves in the right position. They are being smart and they're trying to use you. No, you must outsmart them. They think they're smart, but they are not. They think that you men don't know what you're doing, but they're wrong. You guys are a strong men. You know what you're doing, but it's just that you're becoming weak. And the more you are becoming weak, these women are taking advantage of you. That's the fact. I'm going to break it down into little pieces for you guys to understand where I'm coming from. But I just want to ask you this question. Have you asked yourself, are you a smart man? Because if you're a smart man, all the reasons, all the things I'll be saying today is what you should ask yourself if you're doing or not. I'm going to start like this. Yesterday, in my last episode, I talked about men making excuses for women. Do you know that those women are using those excuses to outsmart you? Do you know that? When you're making these excuses for these women, do you know they use these excuses to outsmart you? So, I'll give you another reason. I'm going to say this. When you meet a lady and she's coming from nowhere, she has no background. And the next thing you pick up this lady and you're trying to bring her in your own way for her to follow your lead, guess what she's going to do? Because she really needs your help, she's going to follow your lead just to get in. And as soon as she gets in, the lead is over. Then now she's in control because you have left your guards. You put down your guards for her to take it. And you make that mistake by pulling down your guards. You make that mistake by pulling off your masculine self and giving it to her, thinking that you are in love with her or you're just lost with her. And then she takes advantage of it, saying he's a weak man. Let me take my advantage. I want to tell you guys something, man. If you look around the world has changed. It's no longer then. It's no longer the old school then, where women are now listeners. Where women are listeners, not just listening. The women then listen to you. They listen, they obey, they study, they listen to everything you say, your concern, and they support you. But the women that we have today, they just listen. They're not listeners. They just listen. And as soon as you walk out their face, they take that, they throw it away. Because they want to outsmart you. They want to play their game on you. So I'm just trying to advise you guys, be smart. And I'm going to dive into it more. But before I go more deep, I still want you to ask yourself that question. Are you a smart man? Because all these men that I see out there are just lost. They are lost because of the beauty they see. They are lost because of the body shape they contort by themselves, trying to look good. And I'm trying to tell you that these women know what they're doing. They use all these things to swallow your head and your brains, that you guys feel so weak, and then you listen to them. You say, oh, I'll do whatever you want me to do. That is the mistake that you're making. Do not let these people fool you with whatever that they got. Don't let them fool you with their beauty. Don't let them fool you with all this body shape and everything that they have. Don't let them fool you, because guess what? You're just being fooled with all that. But you are not thinking straight. You don't want to understand that all they have is this, but they got nothing here. Then that is the time for you as a man to take that, what is here, and then make use of it as a man. But guess what? Because you are being fooled with everything that they got, you lose this. You don't think. Before you know what's going on, it is done. They've used your head. They've used your brain. They have tarnished everything about your own image and use it to their own advantage. I got 2 boys in my life, and this I'm telling you today is what I'm going to be telling my boys as they grow up, because I want my boys to be smart. And I'm going to dive a little bit more. Men out there, you might be managing your life. You got money in the bank, you got all your stuff going. And then you meet this lady that is coming from nowhere. And then she comes and say, oh, I want to, 2 of you come together and say, we want to get married. Do you know that I'm not saying all the women, I'm going to use most of the women, are out there with an agenda? Do you know that? That's why I want you to be smart. Most, not all the women, most of these women out there are there for an agenda. They have an agenda written, how they want to be married, where they want to live, what car they want to drive, what life they want to live, what bank money they want in their bank account. They've all written that down. What business can they do? What this can they do? But guess what? All these things that they are planning, they have no penny in their bank account. They have no cents in their bank account. They have no dollar in their bank account. But have you asked yourself how they want to get all these things? They want to get it from the men, because they always think that these men are not smart. They always think that this man, they can outsmart this man. That's why they have all this agenda written down for the man. You are the agenda. They are not there to get married. They are not there to do anything. They are there for this agenda, how they want to live their life. If they want to have a Benky bag or the Gucci bag or Bentley or any or whatever, other designs, Prada and all that. That is the agenda. But you men, you fall into the agenda so easy. Easy peasy. You fall into the agenda, you make excuses for them, and they come in, and guess what? They destroy your entire life. So, I am just passing this message to all you men out there, that I want you to be smart. You are smart. In the olden days, men are smart. And I'm sure that this same present day, we are smart, but we're just lost. You guys are smart, but you're just lost with the face, with the glow, with the body. You're not using your brain. And I want you guys to realize that today. This is a real conversation. You might not like what I'm saying, but listen to me properly and go back and think about it. Have you ever met a woman, or if you have that woman in your house today, that you picked up from nowhere, that you picked this lady up from nowhere, and next thing you're at work, you are busy trying to make some money. Do you know what she's busy doing? She's busy reading, Googling, looking for the best states that fight for women when it comes to divorce. Looking for best states that they're going to get a lot of things when they want to get out. Do you know they do that? If you don't know, I'm telling you right, they do that. But you are just there walking. You don't know what they're doing. You trust them. You give them everything. They're my wife. She's my wife. I love her. She's pretty. She's sexy. She's everything. And you are so lost that you don't know the agenda she has on that book. So I'm just trying to tell you this. If you are that man and a woman comes to you and say, oh, you know what? I'm tired of this state. I want to move to California. I want to move to Florida. I want to move to Los Angeles. And the next thing, you want to satisfy them. You want to make them happy. You want them to glow. You don't want them to leave you because you were being insecure. And guess what? You pack all your baggages, go to your bank account, take all that money, and then you leave. Straight to California. Straight to this serious, crazy state that is going to destroy your life. And then when you get there, guess what is going to happen? They will settle down with you. They will be so happy. They will let you buy the Bentley. They will let you buy the Mercedes. They will let you buy the $1 million or $2 million house. They will let you do all that because that is part of the agenda. That is part of the agenda. They've moved to where they want to be. They've got all the whole designers. They've got all the clothes. They've got the money in the bank account. They've got the cars. What else do you think is the next thing? Have you asked yourself that question? What else do you think is the next thing on the agenda? Is to pretend and be with you. They will hate kissing you every day. They will hate sleeping on the same bed with you every day because they have one more goal to go. And that one more goal is to wait for another 2, 3, 4 years because they already read everything about that state. And if they can wait till 2, 3 years, boom, they hit the gun. Poo-poo! And they file for a divorce. What's the essence of the divorce? You didn't do them anything. They just start looking for one way to start lying that, oh, you cheated on me. You're being this, you're being that. That's just the excuse just to get out. And the reason why they're doing all this is because they know when they file the divorce, they're going to get half of your stuff. If half, that's you lucky. You might get 60-40 or you might get 70-30. The 70 goes to her, then the 30 goes to you. Then at the end of the day, guess what happened? You were used. You were played. So we're smart. She outsmart you. She outsmart you. So men, think. You are all making great, great mistakes. And you are letting these women take your hard-earned money. That's what you're letting them do. You're letting these women come into your life, take your hard-earned money. Money that they don't even know anything about. Money that they don't even know how you made it. And they just come in. As soon as they come in, they get all this money in their bank account. They get the cars, they get the house, they get everything. And guess what? You paid for all those things. Guess who is going to leave when they file the divorce? You. You, the man, is going to leave. You're going to walk out of that house, and that woman stays in that house. That woman owns the cars. She owns everything. And guess what? At the end of the divorce, she takes 70% of all your hard-earned money. And guess what? Gender is complete. Everything that she's written down on the paper is complete. Men, I want you guys to be smart. Be smart. I know you are, you're just lost. I know you guys are smart, but you're just lost because of the beauty you see. Why don't you take the ugly with the brain and let them not outsmart you? Stop looking at the beauty. The beauty are all fake. You can have somebody that is genuine and build the person in your own way. And don't let the person outsmart you. You need to be smart. You men out there, I'm telling you all this, you guys need to be smart. And you know that's what is going on, but you're just lost. You don't know how to say. You make excuses. You don't want to be left out. I'd rather be alone. If I was a man, I would rather be alone than somebody take everything that I've worked for. I would rather be alone. And this is what I'm going to tell my boys when they grow up. You need to be smart out there. These women out there, they have their genders. They have a gender. They've written everything down how they want their life to be. They're just looking for the scapegoat. And then if they find you, I'm sorry. You will be the scapegoat if you're not smart. So, I want every man out there, sit upright. Be smart with your wealth. Be smart with your brain. Be smart with your head. Don't be lost. Be smart, because this world is turning around. This world is going upside down. That if you are not smart in the head, you are gone. You are a loser. Because these women out there that are not worthy of any of your sweat will come out from nowhere and take everything that you have ever worked for. And I don't want that to happen to my loved ones out there. I don't want any of that to happen to the ones I know, the ones I don't know. That is why I'm sharing this with you. Do not move to any California or any Florida or any of these big states that will award everything to the woman. Do not do it. Stay where you are. Because that's part of the agenda. Don't do it. Don't satisfy nobody. Satisfy yourself. Be happy with yourself. Love your own self before you love anybody, because they do not love you. It's all pretense. Guys, you might not like what I'm saying today, but think about it. Use your head. Use your brain. That is why you are a man. You are meant to outsmart the women, not the women outsmarting you. You know I love you guys. You know that I always bring you guys a real and real conversation. You might not like it, but that is a real talk with Uju. And if you're wherever you are as a man, and you notice that all these things is going on around you, guess what you should do? Run. You are not meant to be there. Run. Your life is more precious than any beauty, any woman's body glow. Your life is more precious. Thank you all for watching me today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you like it, if you like today's episode, you know what I want you to do? Share, like, and subscribe. And thank you for watching The Real Talk with Uju. Women, stay beautiful, as always. Men, always stay handsome, because you are always handsome. I love you all, and have a lovely, lovely day. And thank you for watching me. Bye-bye. One love.